Hey Mojoholics, welcome back to What's Your Mojo, the weekly show where we fill you in on what you might have missed last week, give you a sneak peek on what's coming up next week, ask your feedback, and answer viewer FAQs. Let's get down to business. In case you missed it, this week we published a series on food mascots. We had plain old food mascots, followed by fast food mascots, followed by breakfast cereal mascots. So if you get all nostalgic when you see Ronald McDonald, Chester Cheetah, or Toucan Sam, you should probably give those ones a watch. We also reduxed our video game clip that pits the Nintendo 3DS against the Sony PlayStation Vita and released that on Tuesday. So if you have passionate feelings about one of those portable game consoles, comment on that one to your heart's content. And for those of you who are fans, top 10 Slipknot songs also came out this week. You are welcome. Happy Friday, everyone! That means there's plenty of time for barbecues, beaches, and Mojo-thons aplenty. So what's on the docket for this weekend? A new series, that's what. When we released our top 10 decade-defining song series, there were a lot of comments about the lack of rap. Well, your prayers have been answered. This Saturday, we begin our series on the top 10 rap songs per decade, beginning with the 80s and culminating with the top 10 rap songs of all time on Tuesday.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
But of course, that's not all. We've also got top 10 ridiculous Power Rangers monsters and top 10 best infomercial products, both coming out on Sunday, because TV lovers need lists too. Are you guys ready for some trivia? Let's do it. Wild Wild West received almost universally negative reviews. However, it still made $222 million at the box office. An urban legend claims it's because unaccompanied kids were using their Wild Wild West tickets to go see which R-rated movie. There's Something About Mary, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, Lethal Weapon 4, or Saving Private Ryan. You are correct if you said South Park. And actually, the creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, have joked about this themselves. If you want to test your knowledge on that or anything else, head over to WatchMojo.com/trivia. Anyway, I'm talking to you about the South Park movie and Wild Wild West because both of those movies were released June 30th, 1999, with one having significantly more success. Anyway, if you want to relive the magic of South Park, check these videos out. Top 10 movie continuations of TV series, top 10 funniest movie insults, top 10 movie portrayals of real-life bad guys, top 10 movie devils, top 10 adult cartoons, top 10 TV shows you shouldn't watch with your parents, top 10 cartoon catchphrases, and many, many more. And if you want to rip on Wild Wild West, don't forget to watch top 10 worst movies based on a TV series. Also, don't forget to head over to WatchMojo.com/calendar to see thousands of our older, equally timely videos. And while you're there, make sure to vote on the topics that matter most to you so we can tailor our future videos to your tastes. Before we ask you guys your opinions on a few of our lists, we thought we'd let you see where your hard work gets you. This week we published top 10 brutal movie beatings. On Wednesday we've got top 10 sodas. And coming up on Saturday, July 12th, we've got top 10 female anime TV characters for you. Thanks again for your help in choosing those lists. But we've got even more lists in need of your input this week. First up, we're starting a new series on foreign films. So where do we start? France, Italy, Japan, Russia? Where else? You tell us. And since we noticed that a lot of these are really highly upvoted, we thought we'd do it in a series. However, these won't come out overnight, and in fact, our team of researchers is looking for specialists and connoisseurs to help out. So if you want to help out, email us at watch@watchmojo.com. Next up, top 10 Kanye West songs. So if you don't want to see Gold Digger win and are instead a fan of Power or Jesus Walks, make sure you vote on that one. We've also got top 10 fights on rooftops to continue our series on top 10 fights in weird places. So make sure to vote on that one if you've got strong feelings about a specific rooftop fight scene. I know I do. And as always, be sure to head over to WatchMojo.com/suggest to let us know what you think. And while you're there, make sure to exercise your right to vote on any other lists you might have an opinion on. It's Red Couch time, and you know what that means. You Mojoholics are getting the answers to questions you didn't even know you had. To help me on my quest is my friend and yours, Dan.
Hey, before we get to that, we have some business items to share with you guys.
Yes, going forward, we will be featuring 5 new/different suggestions that our research team comes up with on the main page of the Suggest tool.
Think of it a bit like a thumbs up or a thumbs down as to which we should consider and which we should send to the shredder.
The idea is to more evenly balance our internal ideas that we come up with the top voted suggestions that you guys have upvoted so much. This is just one more way that we want to democratize our production process, but more on that later. Point is, check back on the suggestion page every day to make your mark.
Okay, on to the questions. We've got a lengthy email filled with questions from Fez Zafar, which I will condense. Basically, he wants to know, do you make all of your videos the same day they are released or the day before? Who makes the decision when it comes to creating a series of videos? Finally, what happened to Ashkan Carbis Frushan? We used to see him in a lot of videos, but I never see him in any of the What's Your Mojo videos anymore.
3 questions there. Let's start with the first one. As we mentioned on a previous episode, each video we produce takes days, if not weeks, in research and preparation. So, we certainly don't prepare the videos that we release the day before they're published, let alone the day they are published. That would be impossible.
We generally work 2 to 3 months out, so sometimes a clip is completed long before we actually publish it. So that's why sometimes a producer will actually put in the comments when we will be publishing it because we actually have it ready already.
As a side note, for that reason, we will be creating a list of the upcoming artist top 10s with their tentative publishing dates, so you can keep an eye out for your favorites and know when they should be coming out.
Let's jump to the third question, which would suggest that you've been a viewer for a long time. As one of the co-founders and CEO, Ash has been in a number of clips, but I don't think he's ever actually been in a What's Your Mojo clip.
That takes us to another person that older viewers occasionally ask us about, Derek, who did the very first Origins videos that you guys like so much. Both Ash and Derek remain very much involved in the company, as do some of our other older hosts like Stephanie and Christine. See, they're over there. Okay, well, Derek's on vacation, but I swear he still works here.
As the company and channel have grown, everyone's taken on different tasks and duties to ensure that we can publish as many videos as you guys have been asking for. But if you'd like another behind-the-scenes look at the WatchMojo HQ, we do have an Instagram account where we've been posting pictures.
You should also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, as we have been known to give away prizes there. I think we recently gave away a brand new car.
We did?
No, I don't think so. But Ash has been known to randomly give away t-shirts, so that's something.
That is true. Twitter user Cole Pollock was the latest winner, by the way, so congrats at Coalition.
Now, skipping back to your second question, we have a big team involved in all of our decisions, and everyone on the team, including Dan and I, have a very active role in those decisions.
We're not just pretty faces.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway, while Ash may be the de facto ringleader, and some of you who have emailed us may be surprised to have actually gotten a reply from him, truth be told, the ultimate decision is what we think the viewers would want, balanced with what is feasible to ensure that we can produce as many videos as possible.
Which takes us to our next question from Josh Ime. Okay, I just wanted to say that you guys are awesome, but I do have a question. Why is top 10 overrated YouTubers not in progress yet? It has over 1,000 likes, and also if this makes the show, have fun trying to read this out loud. Thanks, you guys rock.
Josh raises a very valid question with a very silly word attached. Truth be told, there are some suggestions that no matter how popular will remain on the top suggestions for various reasons.
Like top 10 porn stars.
Huh?
No, it's true. We actually get that suggestion a lot, but we've thought about it and it's just way too challenging. Either we show blurred sex scenes and the video gets pulled, or we show PC red carpet shots or just regular full body pictures, and no one wants to see that. So we can't do it.
Okay, so back to the top 10 overrated YouTubers list. When we were a smaller company, it would have been fine or at least acceptable to do a list like that, especially if it was based on your votes. But to do that list today as one of the 10 biggest YouTube channels in the world, that would be tantamount to like a hit and run piece, and that ain't cool.
Now, that's not to say that someday we might not find the perfect angle and actually do one of these lists, so that's why we never remove these untouched top-rated suggestions.
Now, here's the thing. We do realize that there are tons of doable, overlooked, top-rated suggestions, so we will be focusing on those now. Those include top 10 Dennis Hopper performances and the foreign film series that we told you about earlier.
Anyway, now that we've got the FAQs out of the way, we've got the comments of the week. Cool Minecrafter 8000 commented on the show last week in reference to a meme you may or may not have seen. WatchMojo is love. WatchMojo is live. I am not up on recent memes, apparently.
Me neither. Gavin's Channel 5 commented on top 10 businesses killed by the internet. When I went to a town in Mexico, there was still a Blockbuster. And yes, there are still some Blockbusters out there, but I think we can all agree that the internet killed video rental stores.
Caden Byrnes commented on top 10 Chuck Norris moments. When Chuck Norris walks in front of a mirror, it breaks because even a mirror isn't dumb enough to get between Chuck Norris and Chuck Norris. Fact. Anyway, guys, thanks as always for the comments and questions.
And if you want your questions answered, leave them here in the comments, catch us on Twitter or Facebook, or email us at WatchMojo.com. Don't forget the hashtag WMFAQ, and if you want a nifty t-shirt, head over to WatchMojo.com/store. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching, and tune in again next time for another edition of What's Your Mojo? Zed's dead, baby.